Hey, it's Adam Katz back today to do another website critique, or in this case, actually a landing page critique for Jenny Klamm, the owner of Avid Dog Training, who reached out to me and asked if I could critique her new landing page. I do this for free. One of the conditions, though, is that if I'm going to do this, I got to do it completely no holds barred. Jenny was okay with that, even though I said this may make you cry. So with that being said, let me just pretext this by telling you a little bit about myself. I own a company called DogTrainerToolbox.com and Browning Direct, the dog trainer marketing agency. If you need a website that converts cold traffic into hot leads, specifically designed, proven, and tested for a dog training business, check out DogTrainerToolbox.com. Or for that matter, if you need Google Ads, click on here and you'll be taken to Brendan Venter's website. Brendan was my longtime lead tech who knows how to run Google Ads for dog training businesses better than anybody else in the world. So if you need that, definitely click this box and it'll put you in touch with him. If you need a website to take that traffic and convert it and get people to reach out and contact you better than your competition, something that's going to give you an almost unfair advantage, click this box and read about what we have to offer. Going back to Jenny Klamm's landing page. So this is the first time I've really seen this. And so I'm going to go through and I'm going to critique it based on tested and proven marketing and advertising copywriting principles that have been proven by Madison Avenue over the past 70 plus years. There's certain elements or certain emotional hot buttons you can press that will always work because human nature simply does not change. There's other things that I've learned over the years running Google ad campaigns for over 100 dog training businesses, having owned 3 dog training businesses myself, and also at one point having a category killer dog training subscription membership site that ended up making us over $6 million, largely off the back of copywriting and designing the website in a way that converted that traffic into leads and then sales. So the following is presented as constructive criticism. It is no way personal criticism of Jenny. I love Jenny. I think she's a total asset to the dog training community. This is designed to make her and all of you watching this better. Let's get into it. So from the start, the problem is that this area right here is the prime real estate of the landing page. And this here is a really, really cool logo, but it doesn't belong here. It belongs on a t-shirt or maybe a business card, but it doesn't, it's taking up the prime real estate and it's not doing anything. Ostensibly, I know the name of your company because it's in the URL up here, and I probably already clicked on an ad that has your company name in it as well. So if you want to put the company name at the very top, I recommend putting it in the upper left-hand corner. Now, I'm going to show you some elements. I'm going to juxtapose this landing page. A landing page is basically a one-page website designed with this specific goal of simply converting typically pay-per-click traffic. And you might use a landing page if, for example, you're using the home page to offer a variety of different services. For example, if you offered dog daycare and all kinds of other stuff and you wanted to use the landing page because you need to match the message to the market specifically. So the market being people specifically looking for dog training, not looking for any other services, not looking for grooming or dog daycare or anything else. So you want it to be just about dog training. So in that sense, you would use a landing page. Now, in general, most of you guys watching this are going to be much better off with an actual full website that just promotes your dog training services. And this is what we do with our Done For You Dog Training Business website offer, which, like I mentioned, you can read more about at Dog Trainer Toolbox. But I wanted to show you here. See, we've got the logo in the upper left-hand corner. And we have all of this information, which teases them into going deeper into the website or reaching out and taking action immediately. This does none of that. It's lacking the phone number. You need to have a phone number up here. And it's lacking the most important part, the compelling offer as to why I should call you or why I should dig deeper into this landing page. Just having your name here It doesn't work. It's not working as hard for you as you work for your dog training business. Let's scroll down a little bit. So this says Wilmington and Jacksonville's premier dog training company. This is a useless headline. It is about as empty as the Chinese food I had for lunch. It leaves me like 2 hours later. Every dog trainer says they're premier. Every dog trainer says they're number one. Every dog trainer says they're the best. I bet I can go into this area and find other people making similarly hollow claims. It doesn't hold any water. It doesn't convince anybody of anything. Now, how you would make this work is if you got the mayor of Wilmington and you quoted him and you said Avid Dog Training is Wilmington and Jacksonville's premier dog training company, according to Mayor Tom Arnold. Okay, better behavior guaranteed. Again, this is a little bit empty. I mean, it's not terrible, but what does it mean? It doesn't really mean anything. I would say to make this better, you want to get very, very specific. So I would say like, your dog will be walking on a loose leash by the end of his first lesson, guaranteed. Something like that, something very concrete, right? Just better behavior doesn't really mean anything. Okay, so we have a button here to learn more. Again, there's nothing compelling me to really click this. Now, let me show you what I mean. Here's the headline here, perfectly behaved dog. Now, you can't copy this. It would be copyright infringement, and we're going to sue you if you do that. But you can model it. You can use it for inspiration. A perfectly behaved dog starts with just one call. It's giving me a reason to call. Also, if you go down here, let's see, a call to action. Call now for a free consultation, evaluation, and temperament test for your dog. Click to call. This, excuse me, learn more. Let's click on it. Okay, I've clicked on it, and I've got this beautiful picture of a dog. I haven't learned anything. Okay, so what's the point? In fact, literally, it's right it's right beneath. So you don't even need this here. This, I mean, it's a design element, but it's forcing me to scroll. And every additional time I have to scroll or click, there's a greater chance that I'm going to be distracted. Now, is your dog's behavior driving you crazy? What if the answer is no? So this to me is not a very strong headline. Again, let's look at what we've got here. The quick and easy way to get your dog trained. Okay, pretty much everybody who is looking for dog training, they don't want the hard way and the slow way. They want the quick and the easy way to do it. So that's an example of a better headline than is your dog driving you crazy? Maybe my dog's not. I just want a better dog. Okay, so you list a bunch of this stuff here. Pulling on the leash is not terrible, but it's literally the same thing everybody says. Now this is a button. Yes, that's me. So now it jumps down here and says, let us show you. Let us show you what? That your pet is our passion? Do I care? I mean, that's not about me. That's about you. And when you write copy, it's got to be about me, the dog owner, not you, the dog trainer. I don't really care about you. I care about me and maybe how you can help me. Okay. Well, fear not, we got this. Yeah. Again, just not good copy. Again, every word on the page has to convey something very specific, or get them to take action. At Avid Dog Training, we train dogs to be better behaved and eager companions for their humans. Again, this is pretty empty. Whether you want to explore downtown Wilmington, take a stroll at Longleaf Park, or soak up the sun with your blah, 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 we want to help you achieve your goals. Not that great, but let's chat. Let's see. Okay, so that would open up that. And that's fine. But instead, what happens if I'm viewing this on my desktop? So what we found is that the more times you can pepper a call to action with the phone number, the better results, the better response you're going to get. So what is a call to action? Something like, again, let's look back here. Call now for a free consultation, evaluation, and temperament test for your dog, an $89 value. and then the urge to call. And again, this button is fine if you're on mobile, which probably a majority of people are, but if you're on desktop, I don't know how to get in touch with you. And again, you've already buried how to get in touch with you by not having your phone number up here. Or the second place I'm going to look is down here. Now you've got it down here. It's kind of hard to read. You're going to want to put dashes in between here. But don't make it hard for them. What we found is that the more times you can liberally pepper your call to action throughout the website, the better the response you're going to get. Let's go back. Let's see. Now these are cute, but they're, again, it's a lot to scroll through and it's not really doing anything. We aren't your typical cookie cutter dog trainers. We will tailor our programs to fit you and your dog's needs. Want to involve the kiddos in training done, need flexible scheduling done, have a specific dog with your specific needs. We have the knowledge and experience to help them and you. You haven't proven this. You haven't proven this to me. You're just saying it. And all this stuff is mostly the same stuff almost all of your competition is saying too. I can guarantee it without even looking. Now, here, I think this is actually good. Do you want to involve the kids in training? Done. Well, nothing's done yet. But I like this. Now, I would turn this into a headline, or a subheadline rather, something along the lines of, do you want to involve your children in the dog training, in the process of training your dog? It's difficult to come up with something on the spot, but you get my drift. And so I would use that as, I would probably feature that more prominently, because my guess is that a lot of the people who you were responding to, especially if you're advertising in mom groups, are going to be people with kids, families with kids. And so that could be a good selling point that differentiates you from everybody else in your market. Let's get started again. There's no phone number here. I mean, there's a button, and that takes me down here. And you know what? Like, what if I don't want to fill this out? What if I am in a hurry and I just want to get on the phone and call you because I've got this long list of stuff I got to get through today, and I just want to get this taken care of. I want to get something booked. I want to get it right now. So you got to put that call to action. Give me the reason to call you, and then with the phone number. Okay, a nice picture. Your pet is our passion. I don't give a shit. I want to know what's in it for me. Again, let me go back here. Let's find, so I can show you what I'm talking about. Where's that? The quick and easy. Imagine your dog off-leash reliable and listening to your every command. Perfect obedience around distractions. Bad behavior problems, a thing of the past. Now, that's about me. You're asking, the writer is asking to imagine myself. It's not about you, the dog trainer. It's about me, the dog owner. Marin County Dog Trainer guarantees she can get your dog to listen to you. Okay, that's a lot more specific than what you had up here, which was better behavior guaranteed. So the more specific you get, the better response you're going to receive. Let's see. So again, let us show you. I would go into more detail about this. How are you going to show us? Are you going to work with my dog, or are you going to show up with your demonstration dog? What's actually going to happen? Paint the picture. Sell me a little bit. Romance me on how you're going to show me. Fill out the contact form below to chat with one of our expert trainers. So anytime you mention trainers or training, you want to say dog training or dog trainer or dog trainers. Put the word dog in there because it's going to help with your SEO. Call now. So what you have done right, and I haven't gotten into what you've done right because really people contact me for a critique, not a pat on the back. But what you have done right is that you haven't asked them to fill out a whole bunch of junk here. So this part of it's really good. Let's do this. Keep it really, really simple. Instead of let's do this, I'm at a point where I'm not ready to necessarily do anything. I just want to get in touch with you and get some more information. So I just put like submit or click here. Or give us a ring, but you haven't put a phone number here. Now you put a phone number down here, which is good. Again, the problem with this is you're not giving me a reason. Let's, again, jump over here to the call to action. Call now for a free consultation, evaluation, and temperament test. Again, you cannot copy this. This is just to give you some inspiration and let you know what I'm talking about. Now, when I was younger, when I was in college, I worked for actually 2 different advertising and marketing companies, direct response advertising and marketing companies. And I was, at least at the time, one of the youngest people to have ever sat as a judge for the Clio Awards. The Clio Awards are the advertising industry's version of like the Oscars. And that's a whole nother story, but I just put that out there to kind of let those of you at home watching know that I'm not just making this stuff up. The stuff that I'm giving Jenny feedback on here is stuff that is time tested and proven within the advertising industry to get better response. And why do we want better response? Because number one, if our website just looks like everybody else's, or if it says the same thing as everybody else's, you're going to get the same response as everybody else, which is typically in this industry not very good because it's a very immature industry. I don't mean that people in the industry are immature. I mean the industry has not matured yet where you have enough savvy marketers. So that number one, that's the first reason. Number two is this is a landing page, so ostensibly she's paying to send traffic to this page, and you could be spending anywhere from $2 to $6 per click, maybe more, and you can't be screwing around because the difference between doing it not right and doing it right could be getting one lead every 20 or 30 clicks or one lead every 5 clicks. And again, if you're spending $2 to $6 per click, sometimes in competitive markets you can spend even $10 per click or more. It could be the difference between spending $25 to $50 per lead versus spending $100 to $200 per lead. Now, sometimes you do everything right and the campaign still doesn't work. That's a separate issue. But we want to make sure that we get everything really, really tight so that there's no leaks in the boat, and so that the landing page is working as good as it can. Now, I'm not in the business of selling specific landing pages. If you watching this at home don't want to hassle with any of this, you just want it done. You just want to say, look, build me one of these sites. I want something that's already proven and tested. Click that box and then read through this page, or you can watch this video and it'll explain everything about how you can get your own done-for-you dog training business website that already incorporates all of the elements that I'm talking about here and much more. Now, before I forget, there's one glaring omission that I didn't touch on real quick. There aren't any testimonials. So testimonials are really, really important because it's like the difference between me saying I'm the best and somebody else telling you that I'm the best. That always carries more weight, right? So what I would do is I would throw in at least 2 testimonials. And testimonials, the right way to write testimonials is with first name, last name, city and state, or first name, last name, and then the dog's name. And you want a picture of the dog and the owner, not just a picture of the dog, because if you put a picture of the dog, people think you're just making it up. Picture of the dog and the owner. It's all about authenticity and conveying that you are an expert. Hey guys, hope this helps. If you are not a member, check out the Dog Trainer Marketing Group on Facebook. Let me take you over there real quick. It is free to join. It's going to take a little bit longer to load because we're recording. Right here, if you go up here and you type in the Dog Trainer Marketing Group, you can join. You'll be amongst, at this time, over 3.6 thousand other dog training business owners swapping secret strategies, tactics, and tips on how to grow their dog training business, as well as Cats on Marketing, my YouTube channel, where we've got over, I think, 220 videos on the art and science of running a dog training business and marketing and advertising a dog training business, all that good stuff All for you, all completely free. Talk to you soon, guys.